Welcome to BhaaviTaram video channel, Legacy for the Future. Wish you Happy New Year. Most of you might be thinking why Srinivas is telling New Year wishes. Another couple of weeks to go, right? Yes. Anytime the new year comes, we always get excited, energized, and plan for the whole year. How can I do it? The survey says most people make resolutions around, hey, I want to make more money, or I want to be good health, or I want to make good friendship, or I want to make all of it. Right? So today I'm going to talk about how you can keep more money for yourself, right? Because see, they say it is not how much money you make, but how much money you keep. That is very important. That's what we say, right? So let's talk about it. How you can keep more money for yourself. Okay. So how you can keep it more? It's very, very simple. Okay. Right. So path to wealth. We are going to talk about it because we may say, hey, I'm not making too much of money. That's okay. But we have ideas. You can make it bigger and better. You can start where you are. So I'm going to talk about budget. Why? If you have to accomplish financial freedom, independence, financial independence, you got to have a budget. You might ask, hey, I'm making a little bit money. How can I make a budget will help you? Yes, it is the place to start. Okay, budget is the first place to start. You might ask, why budget? When I talk to some other people, they say, hey, budget, I don't like it. It controls me. Sure, it controls. Actually, what I say is it's not just controls, it powers you. Actually, it gives you power to you, more power to you when you have budget. Okay, now why? It will help you to cut down few things. First thing is, it will not allow you to spend the money which you are not supposed to, right? And sometimes you may not need, but just because you feel like you spend money. So budget will give you an indication or a warning, hey, this is not in your budget, not planned, right? First thing. Second thing is, it will help you to get out of your debt. Third is, hey, it will help you probably some of the savings. We can start creating an emergency fund. Then also, you can stop impulse buying. Now, this is a big thing. Let me give you a couple of examples on impulse buying. Let's say you go to the store, supermarket, mall, wherever, right? Sometimes you just went there, you didn't wanted to buy, or you wanted to buy something, but you see something like a sale or a deal, buy one, get two free, right? Whatever it is. Now, sometimes you are more excited about that free item, you go out and spend money. What they are saying is, if you do not have a budget, okay, you will be spending at least 10 to 15% extra just on the impulse than your requirement, right? Another example, like, let's say you went out, came a little late in the evening, and you realize that there is no food at home. You came from outside, you are tired or sleepy or whatever, and you are hungry on top of it. All you do is, hey, take an app and you order something. But you have budget, what happens is not only it will help you, or save money, and it will help you to be healthy and wealthy, the budget. Because, hey, like for example, there are many a times when we come home and we realize that there is no food. instead of going for ordering something. Very rare cases we do that, but more majority of the cases, what you do is, hey, if it is simple food, we will eat. Maybe some fruits are there, we'll eat. Or maybe a bar or a protein shake is there. Or if nothing else is there, simply we make rice and dal, right? Something quick while we're freshing up, put something on the stove, it'll be done. You eat healthy and you become wealthy too. So budget is very, very important. Imagine you are a company and you don't have budget. Do you think the company is going to be successful? In fact, I'll give you an example like that, okay? So there was a very young, it's a real story I'm going to share. There was a very young lady in her early 20s or so, became very successful by running businesses. But the thing is, she never followed the budget. Soon what happened is the budget is not there now, the planning was not good. In fact, he has to go bankrupt. In India, we call IP, right? Some people say IP, so you cannot ask the money or anything, right? So she has to Chapter 11. In US, we call it Chapter 11, bankruptcy, things like that, right? So she has to file for it. And she is really wondering, hey, I had so much of money. Why? What happened? And when she is retrospecting herself, thinking back what happened, and then ask for some guidance for the people, he realized that she was not having a good budget planning, good budget. Actually, no budget at all. And they say, hey, this is what you have to do it. Usually general guidelines for the budget is, hey, 10% you save, 10% you put in emergency fund, or 10% maybe charity, rest of the 70% you leave. But when she learned this technique at that time, she was already negative. Loans, right? Bankrupts, no money, right? So then she said, hey, how can I do that? But she makes up her mind and she comes up with just $1 budget a month. Just $1 a budget, $1. Right? So out of this $1, then she puts 10 paisa, 10 cents aside in the savings account or saving budget, you can say, right? And 10 paisa gives for the emergency fund, and another 10 paisa she gives for charity, donation, and 70 cents or 70 paisa she uses for the expenses. Of course, practically it is not possible. That's how she just take a $1, start putting everything on the paper and divide the money in that way. In few months, hey, that went into few dollars because she started working and doing different things to make some money. And you won't believe, in 3.5 years or so, she became a millionaire again. Just because simple budget. So don't say, hey, if you want to keep more money for yourself, you got to have budget. Otherwise, you don't know where the money is coming. And there is another concept we call as a zero-based budget. What does it mean? Let's say if $1 is coming, $1 is coming. We are not making you make it at zero. Right? It's like probably you might have learned in mathematics, like left hand equal to left hand side equal to right hand side. In the sense, if $1 is coming in, you have to have the account for whole $1. At the end of the day, you cannot show the account for 90 cents, 70 cents and say, oh, I don't know, I don't remember where it went, right? So that means $1 is coming, $1 we have to have account. So that's called zero-based budget. So everybody, whether you are a small employee, big employee, major employee, it doesn't matter, man. If you want to be successful, and even let's say you have a small business, like a street vendor, right? Anybody, you need to follow this because that will make you actually really, really well. Okay, hope you follow this, right? So wealth is the ability to fully experience your life. Okay, so when you have wealth, you can really, really experience the life. Okay, so thank you for watching. Really appreciate. But do watch. Do subscribe, share, comment your ideas, suggestions, and also same time Share with your friends and family. Share with your friends and family, and help us make this BhaaviTaram video channel is one of the most resourceful and useful for the everybody. Our goal is to reach at least 1 million people in this year 2024, and we all need your help and support. With that, we'll see you in another video.